Welcome to the Tom
and Jerry Pod.
We're finally back in Denver. Me and Jerry both. Where were you at?
I was out there in Tucson, Arizona. Shout out.
You were just in Tucson?
Yes, sir.
Nice. Was it warm?
Just north of the mountain, Mount Lemon.
Is that the big one there? Mount Lemon?
Yeah, that's the one
Lemon.
just north of the city. It's
Word.
pretty cool. You know, it's a desert mountain.
Is it like, are there other mountains around it? Or is it just kind of jutting out of the desert waste?
I would say Mount Lemon is kind of the big one right there.
Okay. Is it like way more prominent than the other ones? Is it like
It's just that it sits
obvious?
right by the city.
Okay.
I would say is the it's kind of like the Pikes Peak, you know. It's like
Yeah.
it's the focal point because it's proximity to a city.
And that's pretty, what is it? It's pretty close to the border, right? Maybe 20 miles, 30 miles?
Well, it's probably a little further than that.
Okay.
Like,
Is it like right on the border?
no, what's the little town? Starts with the B. It's like Blythe or something like that. But there's a town right, Bisbee, that's what it's called. It's an old
Bisbee.
copper town.
Nice. Okay,
Copper
that's
mining town.
Well, yeah, I just watched 310 to Yuma while I was home.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever seen that one.
No.
You've never seen that one? I feel like that's a classic. I watched it because I knew I loved it back in the day. So they start in Bisbee. They go to somewhere called Contention, and they're taking this guy Russell Crowe to the to Yuma, the train.
Gotcha.
The 310 to Yuma. That's a
Nice.
dope movie.
Nice. That sounds sweet. Yeah, it's beautiful out there, man. The whole drive. I've never been through New Mexico.
You drove there?
That's the route we took. The way we took home was through the fucking mountains, just straight north because we were north of Tucson like an hour, because we worked like an hour and a half north of Tucson.
Okay.
But it's barren. You know, there's nothing out there, so.
And sunny, warm, hot.
The first day was literally like 82.
Wow,
sunny.
82.
The second day after that was like 25, 40, 45 mile an hour winds.
Wow, really?
Like snowing.
Huh.
Like not snowing, but like it was right around 30, 32. So it was like snowing, but like.
But that was like the
wet
high of the
snow.
day? Like it was.
It was cold, yeah.
Okay.
Because it was
All day.
cloudy. Because the sun didn't get through at all. But then like
Okay.
next day it was sunny again and like 50.
Okay.
And it was like really nice, you know, like you're getting like your whole face is like fucking beet red by the end of the day because you got so much sun.
Okay. Yeah, see, that would be awesome. I think I could handle a winter like that if you just got a random 82-degree day in there. That would be so nice, just to let everything just like, you go out and
Let
just
it all hang, yeah.
go
man,
for a
get
nice
some
run.
sun. Yeah.
Get the sweat on, you know. Because when spring comes around, it's so nice those first couple of days that it's like almost 70, 80 degrees. You're like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Thank goodness. And it's been cold here. It's been consistently cold these
Very
past.
much cold, yes.
Yeah.
It was very nice coming from Indiana. So I was very thankful, but yeah, it's been very cold here.
But it is February, you know. What are you going to do?
Pretty much the peak of it, yeah.
Move to Phoenix, move to LA.
Even Phoenix got some cold ass shit, you know.
Yeah. This is true. But yeah, we got a lot on the podcast today. We're going to try to, pretty much the only thing in the news is fucking Ukraine and Russia. It's a big deal, I guess, you know. But there's also a video game coming out that's kind of like Skyrim. It's written by the
Oh yes,
the guy from Game of Thrones.
Scrolls, Elder Scrolls. Is that what it's called? Or
No,
what's
Elder Scrolls is Skyrim.
That's okay.
The like Oblivion. Like,
Okay. So what's the new game?
I think it's like a brand new thing, but it's written by the guy that wrote Game of Thrones, A Song of Ice and Fire. George R.R. Martin.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be super cool, but it's gonna be, I think it's supposed to be a lot like Skyrim. So I'd like to watch the trailer, I guess. I haven't really seen too much about it.
Yeah. So what's the deal? You like? I mean, it's just like another like spiritually guided, fictional sci-fi
Yeah, like swords and magic and dragons and
Gotcha.
witches and wizards, probably. Stuff like that. Magic and swords and bows and arrows, I imagine.
Yeah, magic and potions and swords and
Right.
that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. So, but a little bit, but there's been several games like this that have been like disappointments in the past. I think since COVID hit, maybe been rushed out. We're supposed to be big hits. Supposed to be revolutionary. Next gen. Because the PS5 came out, the Xbox, whatever the hell it's called, came out. There's also, what Valve is? Who Valve or Steam is?
I know what Steam is.
So Steam is coming out.
They have their own like video game like network now, right?
Essentially, yeah. So I think if you have a PC, I guess you can buy the games, I suppose, and just like install them, I guess.
Got you. It's like it's like the Xbox Live for computer now, basically.
Right. But I think
Makes sense.
it's a little more freeform probably, and I think on the computer,
More of a metaverse.
yeah, a little bit more of a meta. Yeah, they might be making their own metaverse. We should see. That could be. But they're coming out with their own like Nintendo Switch thing. They're supposed to be shipping at the end of this month, I believe.
They're becoming a hardware creator.
Yes,
Wow.
yes, but it's like a little computer. I think it's
Getting into
running
the game.
Yeah, so we'll talk about that after we get into the
The whole Putin situation.
get our Putins on the radar and see if it's going to Ukraine a bit.
Yeah, might get a Ukraine toward the non-war side if we can do some negotiating. But
Right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this podcast is the defining.
essentially, Biden listens to nothing but Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, maybe like Gordon Ramsay.
Maybe a little bit of Tucker.
Yeah, maybe a little just to keep
Just
his
to
finger on the pulse.
Yeah, just to be a little bit unbiased. You know?
Calling him corn pop or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, corn pop. You had it again with your talk and your words. But we've got
tequila here.
tequila. Is that what we're drinking? Gin at the moment.
Yes,
But we've got tequila on the plate. I didn't realize that's what this was. Saint Germain.
Wait, is that tequila?
I have no idea.
No, it's just
brown.
liqueur.
Oh, it's just
whatever liqueur
Oh,
is.
elderflower liqueur. I believe it's a digestive.
So what does that mean? It's made of like corn.
I
Like
think
a
it's made
vodka?
of herbs.
herbs.
But so is the gin, right?
Yeah. So what's the difference between a liqueur and a gin?
And a liquor.
And a
Liquor.
liquor.
Liqueur or liquor.
Yeah.
Like, for some reason, I thought the digestives were in the liqueur reason. You know what I'm saying? Like a Jägermeister, a Jäger bomb, if you will.
Yeah, they're very sweet.
Like, I remember my grandpa
compared
just
to like a vodka.
Oh yeah, right, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Almost like a brandy. I believe a brandy is in a digestive range, right?
Yeah.
Righto. Know what I'm saying?
Righto.
Because didn't your grandpa used to just pound off a Jaeger bomb after dinner when you were younger?
Yeah.
Just and grandma would take one too, you know.
Well, my grandpa would drink his own wine. He made wine.
Oh really?
But it was very much a brandy of sorts, you know.
Okay, it's a little on the heavier side.
Yeah, very heavy.
Fortified wine, I think they call
made
it.
of they were always strawberry or he made a really good dandelion wine.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. Make your own booze.
Yeah.
I think you get a little more of you appreciate it a little more than just pound it like
When you've
Tanqueray.
seen the flower.
When you've picked the flower, when you've popped the head off the dandelion and sang that horrible lullaby, whatever it is.
Yeah. When you've cut the strawberry.
Yes, when you've strawed the berry yourself.
Straw in the berry. So,
But yeah, we should talk about Denver a little bit here.
yeah, there's an upcoming show tomorrow night. If anybody's into the Wood Brothers, it'll be gone.
By the time this podcast,
Probably about 5 days ago by the time this comes out. So you might have seen it or you might have missed it. But either case,
let's see what you have to say about. Are your friends talking about it?
I think it's going to be great. The Wood Brothers truly are, they're pretty solid.
So they're from Medeski Woods and Trucks, right?
Yes.
something like that.
Yeah, Medeski, Martin, and Wood.
That's right. Okay, yeah.
And I don't know if he was in like the Trucks band, but
I don't think so. I was just mashing words
yeah,
together.
gotcha. But then him and his brother play in the Wood Brothers. I think they're just called the Wood Brothers, I think.
And they are actually brothers?
They are, I believe, actually brothers.
And
Not
their last
all
name
of them,
is actually Wood?
Yes.
You sure on this?
Yes.
It's not just a stage name.
Very much
100%?
Yes.
Birth name?
Birth name. Wow. Right. Straight out of Louisiana.
Are they from Louisiana?
No idea.
Okay, all right. So,
but they have a very cool bluegrassy kind of soft, like raw, like soft rock,
bluegrass, blues,
soft. Blues, soft. Eric Clapton-y, but
Eric
like
Clapton-y, okay.
Eric Clapton-y, but like more, like a little less island vibes and a little more of like the bluegrassy, like country vibes. You know what I mean?
A little less Island Boys is what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay.
Island Boys.
We need to let that die. We can't keep bringing it up.
Everybody.
Those are our enemies. Those two, the Island Boys.
Yes.
Enemies of the pod, not friends of the pod. Enemies of the pod, the Island Boys. Starting the beef now with the Island Boys.
Fuck your tattoos.
You know, they could be nice guys. I've never met them.
I think
Just kidding. You gotta start.
I think they're bad influences regardless.
I think so.
I don't think
not
our
everyone can live on an
children
island,
should be-
right? There's not
yeah.
enough islands.
I don't think our children should be influenced by that kind of nonsense, you know?
Agreed. Yeah.
Like
that's
they should
why
be influenced by like Cheech and Chong
Yeah, exactly.
and like the classics.
Frank Sinatra, he
Frank
respected
Sinatra.
women. Frank
Exactly.
Sinatra.
James
Yeah.
Bond.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
You know.
right, yeah. Exactly. James Bond.
Mick Jagger, you know.
Mick Jagger, yeah. Hopefully Mac Jagger never. Mac Jagger.
Really treats those the honky tonk right.
Yeah.
The way he puts it.
Right. But I think we've got what was I reading the other day? Oh, the Jelly the shop.
Don't
I'll
lie.
start a beef.
Tom.
I can't read. I gotta tell I can't read.
All right.
I can spell my name, but not my full name.
Tom's been scared
The
to
H.
say it.
It's like,
but,
where do I put the H? Why is there an H? Ma. No, let me. I'm gonna start beef. I want to start a beef with
what's
the
the beef?
establishment Jelly down the street. I've never eaten there. It seems a little
Capitol Hill Market, or what's the deal?
no, the donut, the jelly place.
Oh, Voodoo.
No,
Jelly donut. Oh, jelly,
yeah, jelly.
Dude, did you see that, man?
Yeah,
Was that on Denver?
Was it the subreddit? It had to have been
on
where it
Circle
was.
Jerk?
Might have been on the. It might have been made fun of on the Circle Jerk.
I think it was. The 20% gratuity, but not gratuity.
Yeah, so they're adding. So this is like they advertise the price, you know, however stupid, $5 for one donut or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then they add on another $20, so that's another $1, and then that doesn't count as. It specifically said this is not a tip to your server or doness. What is the donut server?
Donut-tess?
Doness? Hostess donut?
Donetus?
Your hostess donut. Your donut hostess. Host.
Go down to
With the
Voodoo
mostest.
Donuts. Go down to Voodoo Donuts and ask them.
Oh yeah, there's a take your business to Voodoo instead of Jelly.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying. Who knows? Jelly
Don't
could
sit
be
down and give them your $3 tip just for a fucking donut.
Right.
But nobody gets just a donut at Jelly. I don't think they
what's
even
going
have
on there? I've never
donuts.
been there.
They have like full meals. Like they have really good Hako chili.
Hako?
I don't know what that means.
How do you
but
spell it?
They have green chili too, but Hako, Haco chili. But it was very tasty. I got the eggs Benedict with the Hako chili on it. Oh, super good.
Ooh, eggs Benedict. What is eggs Benedict?
It's just like poached eggs over top of a biscuit. And then like the normal eggs Benedict is hollandaise sauce and there's ham underneath the egg between the biscuit and the ham.
Like a Canadian bacon ham?
And the egg.
Little guy.
Yeah, just a little slice, you know, like just big enough for the biscuit.
Right.
And then you got that and then the hollandaise sauce on top. And then a lot of times they'll have like around here, you know, they got like the salmon Benedict.
Yeah.
That Hako chili one, I think, is honestly the best I've had. Because I like the hollandaise. I like the original, but like hollandaise sauce is just cream sauce. It's not like
I don't know if I've ever truly. Is it like mayonnaise?
It's just a very like creamy, bland, somewhat like almost salty sauce.
Okay, but it's not quite as mayonnaise in the mayonnaise realm.
Not
Less
really
mayonnaise-y.
More of like a gravy, but like slightly less flavorful.
Okay. Because I had a chef tell me once that's one of the 4 main sauces. Hollandaise. Yeah, I forget what the other 3 were. Ketchup, obviously. No, I'm just kidding. Ketchup, A1, mustard.
I mean, I'm sure
Hollandaise.
it's mayo based, but like it's not.
No, I think Hollandaise was the mayo based one. The other ones were like maybe like a vinegary one.
Yeah,
like a vinaigrette. I think is one of them. Maybe.
I mean, it's a good sauce, but it's not like the Hako chili sauce was like, oh, this is so like good, you know. But the like hollandaise is just like bland and.
So what separates is it a spicier than it's not green chili, right? It's like, is it like a brown chili, a standard chili?
No fucking clue.
You got
it was red.
You have any descriptors?
It was a red
for it?
chili.
Is it smoky? Is it what is it? Hako? Cabo Wabo Hako?
Yeah, it was pretty spicy. It was more like tomato-y, and it was like red, and it was really good.
Okay.
And really meaty. There was a lot of meat in it,
but not like a fresh.
Not like a chili. No, like a...
Okay. All right.
But the green chili one, he told me, he was like, oh, first time I went, I got the green chili one, and that one was really good too.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah.
Because everything.
Yeah, I'm just a little burnt out on the green chili, I guess. And that's some like green chili. I was so amped when I got here. I was like, this shit's awesome. But almost like people go crazy over here. It's too much green chili.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah. It's a nice spice when you need it, but it's not your whole life.
Totally. I kind of like. I wish we could go a little more into the mole region. You know, maybe we got to go down to Texas or New Mexico for that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a little mole. You know,
like
that brown, that brown fire. It's not quite smoky. Maybe a little smoky, but not like the fake smoked. You know, not like barbecue smoked.
Not like a chipotle.
Maybe a little chipotle.
I love chipotle things, like with that smoky flavor.
It might be chipotle.
I love that shit.
But not like the fit. Like sometimes it's too smoky. It's like too about the smoke, you know. Just a hint sometimes you need. Just a...
Yeah. The Tabasco chipotle, it's very smoky, but sometimes it's a great touch, you know.
It is good at Chipotle. It's the only time I ever eat it.
Super good.
But and it's Tabasco Chipotle, right?
There are people out there right now being bombed.
Are they? Wait, we're at that point?
Yeah.
Bombings?
Oh, it's at that point.
In Ukraine? Or are we talking about somewhere else?
Yeah.
Or love bombed from Valentine's Day?
Everybody is love bombed right now from Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I got quite
How was your
bomb.
Valentine's Day, Tom?
It was, I can't really remember what I did. I don't think I...
Take a nice nap.
Probably took a nice nap.
Really love that nice root chakra, that self chakra.
Yeah, I did a little self-love. That's Valentine. I can't even remember. Wait, did I go... When did I leave?
Did you take a bubble bath?
I think I went back to Ohio.
Yeah.
To the heart of it all.
With your mother.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I love my mom. Shout out to my mom.
So beautiful. She's
the best.
Tom.
Miss her already.
Tom's single for only one reason, and that's just for his mother. How beautiful.
That could be kind of true, man. I've never met a woman that's quite like my mom. My mom's got hella hobbies. You know, she knits, she birds, she goes on Reddit.
Yeah.
You know, she listens to podcasts. My mom's an all-around just interesting person, you know.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people have hobbies, you know. And
shout out to
respect. Shout out to Rebecca. Yeah, I went back home to Ohio.
Shout out.
Yeah. And it was there was a lot of
babies.
I saw
Not quite.
Yeah, not baby. There was
one.
like my family, yeah. Little kid, she's a toddler.
Dude, how do you feel about birth being happened?
In the whole world? Just birthing?
No, you're
process.
going to be another uncle, dude. How do you feel about just babies?
It's exciting, you know. It takes the pressure off me having to have a kid, right?
Oh, that's so nice.
That's
I wish
so
my
nice.
sister would just fucking have one already. Mm-hmm. Eric, if you're out there, just fucking...
If you're out there,
just do it.
wherever you are, Erica.
Right now, drop down and give me a baby.
Mom needs a kid. She wants it. And that's the weird thing
They
about
need
it.
something.
Why do they want a grandkid so
What's
fast?
the point of being 60, dude? There's no point other than just having grandkids.
Yeah. Or when you're
You
in
do
Ohio. What I was gonna say is I saw a lot of Let's Go Brandon. I got a lot of NASCAR fans back home. It was also the Daytona 500, which is an exciting. Blaney almost won. Hometown Blaney almost won. Shout out Ryan Blaney.
Yeah, give it to me, dude. 'Cause that's pretty amazing, right? The Blaney family is from your hometown.
Yeah, it's from Hartford, which is adjacent. It's not as cool as Kinsman by any means. It's like almost like the Colorado Springs of Kinsman, you know? Kinsman, Denver, right?
Get the fuck out of here. It's like 5 minutes
It's
away
ass.
down
It's
a
a
country road. It's the next township over with 500 people in it.
There's a township in between called Berg Hill.
Yeah, whatever. Berg Hill has like 50 people in it.
Yeah,
Tristan being one of them.
Yeah, it's that place is that's we won't talk about that. But
It's only a place where gays have sex.
Berg Hill, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, everywhere is, but
yeah.
and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just
Yeah.
out in the country, it's kind of a strange place.
Yeah, right. Cuz it's like there's only 2 gay people and they're like, "Howdy doody." And they're like, "Let me see your dang.
Let me see your truck there.
Show me your truck. I'll show you my dangle dangle."
Yeah. So anyway,
Yeah, I mean the guy
the
almost
War of Kinsmen.
Yeah. I didn't even go to Kinsman. We were talking about this earlier. I didn't go. I only went
So
to
where do you
Farmdale.
think Farmdale?
I live in
All
a
right,
farm.
all right,
I live in Farmdale. I usually
All
don't
right,
tell
I'm
people
sorry, dude.
that I live.
It's
in
like
farm.
saying that you're going to New York when you actually go to New York City. You
Yeah,
know?
it's like New Jersey, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's so weird. I actually didn't go to Kinsman at all. I don't think I crossed into the. It's so weird. But anyways,
well,
Blaney.
it's not that weird, dude.
Blaney's from Hartford, which is where Truck Night's pretty much from.
Got you.
And
Yeah. So
and they're like a bit, and Sharon Speedway's there. There's a racetrack
is
there.
his daughter like dating like LeBron now or something like that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she had a kid with LeBron.
That's pretty
I think
amazing.
she's doing pretty well
man.
for herself. But I think her cousin Ryan Blaney, you almost won the Daytona 500 over the weekendo. But I think
Wow, Ryan. So he's her generation.
yeah, you know how cousins go. You might be interbleeding, you know. She might be Gen. He might be Gen Z.
Blaze or Blaney's, man.
Right?
you know?
Yeah, right. Yeah, you know.
Sometimes
it's
you
like
just
the
don't
Rose
know
about
who.
family, you know.
You just don't really know who is.
Shit gets weird out there, man. You know, you think you live in the country, yeah. But anyways, starting beefs this podcast. Is this beef eater gin? I don't think so. So many beefs. We've started.
We need to stick to the weed and the shrooms, maybe.
Yeah, we haven't taken on any clover yet. We're getting a little aggressive out here. But,
All right, so we'll take it back to war.
Yeah, let's take it to war. Something a little passive,
So give me,
a little easy for the kids.
yeah. What do you
War.
what questions do you have?
Well, let's start with my general understanding of
Give it
the
to me, son.
Ukrainian-Russo conflict.
Yes.
Ukraine has a desire to join NATO, NATO, which is a branch of NASA, right?
Agreed.
I'm on the right path here?
Agreed.
So, Ukraine wants to go to space and sell seashells on the moon, but Sally wants to see them on the seashore. Is that right? I'm sorry. I'm getting
Exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
It's a space race, really,
yeah.
for seashells
For seashells.
on the Mars seashore.
And the seashells are a up and coming crypto like Safe Moon, right?
Exactly.
Yes, okay.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. And the only way to mine these crypto coins is to make it to the moon
Exactly.
and have a quantum computer there.
Right. And it requires the moon, it requires almost near 0 Kelvin to run the quantum computers in order to mine these seashells.
Precisely.
Okay. So I think we've laid the foundation of what this is about.
So the key here,
The Kiev.
here is that Ukraine has been to Mars.
Yes. But it's not like a completely disclosed thing.
Yeah. So and they've been to Mars. They've seen, they know what they want Mars to look like.
Mm-hmm. The Ukrainian vision.
The Ukrainian vision, because they know exactly where they can sell the seashells on the seashore.
Right. They were early adopters.
They're
the whales.
They're the Christopher
seashell
Columbus.
work.
Yes.
Right.
They're the Native Americans.
Wait, you can't be both of those. You can't be Christopher Columbus and the Native American, or can you?
You can.
If you're a whole new planet, a whole new world.
It's called Elon Muskian.
Muskans.
Yes. So you must go down to Kansas
Oh,
and talk to the Muskans.
yes, the Muskanians.
Okay. So anyway, the point is the Ukrainians have been to Mars. They know where they want to sell seashells by the seashore.
Yeah.
Then Putin comes along and he says, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm already on Mars and I control the supply of seashells on the seashore.
Mm-hmm. He has the seashore.
He owns the seashore.
Right. Or at least he did.
But the Ukrainians own the land just 20 feet north of the seashore, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, they have that little inlet.
Yes.
That critical inlet.
Yes.
Of where most of the seashells are.
Exactly.
Where most of the seashells are in this small part of the seashore. Whereas Russia has the majority of the seashore, but not all that many seashells.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Okay, now we've established the crux of the issue.
Yes.
Which is still seashells. But, so now America, NASA wants to help Ukraine through NATO, right?
Yes. So NASA is affiliated with NATO.
Yes.
And basically NASA says that anytime that Ukraine goes to Mars, we're going to go with them because we need to take horses.
To Mars.
To Mars.
Space horses.
Space horses.
Space cowboys.
Space horses for the space cowboys. Yes.
Okay, yeah, we already have the space cowboys. We have the space cowboys.
Exactly.
In America.
The U.S. is obviously the ones up there.
We
just live on their land, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right.
We just fucking live on their land and collect rent, you know. We do it all.
But right. But is there space cattle? Space equine, space buffalo?
So they're
out there?
called Doge on space.
Okay.
In space on Mars. They're called Doge. Every animal is called Doge.
Domesticated animal. But in Mars, every animal is domesticated. You can't have wild animals on it.
It's called a deep organism gaining efficiency.
Yes. Okay.
Because it's Muskian, you know.
Oh, yes. Yes.
So you must be gaining efficiency at all times at being an animal in a Muskian world.
Okay. Yes.
So, all right. So now that we've got the basics covered.
Yes. So, what is Putin, Pooty Poot, now needs to take over, I think Kazakhstan is somewhere in here. The spaceport, the landing pad for both Russia and Ukraine, historically, when it was the Soviet Union,
Was in Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan or whatever. And also, Chernobyl is in Ukraine, right? That's in Ukraine.
Yes. And that's one star base that Russia has taken over.
Right, Chernobyl?
Chernobyl. Yeah.
Chernobyl. Okay, yes, right. They're using it as the Chernobyl.
They're using it as the Chernobyl because it's a nuclear power plant. So if they can get that Chernobyl then they can feed the rest of the baby. You know what I mean?
Right.
So they can feed the rest of the army, you know, if they've got energy.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, that's the conflict.
So now,
Also, I heard the other day that Putin is very upset with Zelensky because Zelensky fed Putin's girlfriend a brownie, and Putin said that's not correct.
wait, a clover brownie?
You try make my girlfriend fat.
You make a fat?
You make a fat. You make a fat of my girlfriend.
You pay price.
You pay price.
You pay the Russo price.
You stupid Western.
Yes. So then they took Crimea. But they took Crimea, what, 14 years ago? Or 2014, right? We're in debut.
I would have to believe. Cheers, man, by the way.
Yeah, cheers. This is, we got a little Tanqueray.
Quite a day in history, man.
It is.
What is it? It's February 24th, correct?
Yes, tomorrow is the 25th. We could be on the brink of either World War III or Cold War II.
Yes, exactly. The Cold War that never ended. It's caught a little bit of fire.
Oh, yes. Well, did it warm up in the late 90s with the dot-com boom? And then it chilled off a bit again in the housing market in 2008. And now we are getting even colder, right? Colder to each other, right?
I guess I would assume.
Cold-hearted.
Yes.
Yes.
But
in other news, it seems that I forget what I was just going to say. Sorry. We're going to have a little staring contest here.
So I just want to clarify here what's actually going on in Russia.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right. So what's happening is that Bill Gates,
Owner of Apple?
owner of the hacker version of Apple, Microsoft.
Right.
Well, part owner. I mean, he just owns a bunch of shares now. Who knows what he is. He's probably just fucking all the CEOs. But recently broke up with his wife. Do you know why?
Not really. I thought no, I don't know why. I thought she was a pretty good looking older lady though. Melissa, right? Melissa Gates.
Mrs. Gates.
Mrs. Gates. I thought Mrs. Gates was pretty gilfy.
Melissa.
I thought she looked pretty good. I thought she almost looked better than Bezos' wife, right?
What is he doing? Why the hell would you? And Gates is always the one you see those quotes that say like, oh, stick with one woman forever and it'll pay you in leaps and bounds. Fuck all these crazy women. Don't deal with being single.
Bill Gates said that stuff?
Oh yeah, he's always talking about it.
Really? He was a family man?
Always about it, dude.
Yeah, I really don't see him as like needing to sling the dick, but he's a dude. I mean, when you're like the richest dude ever, like top 5, you
Why
can just
not
like
sling it?
You can pretty much just pay like, for like 12 bitch orgies, not bitch. Sorry, 12 lady orgies, women orgies. And I met he probably was doing this beforehand, right? In his 50s,
course,
early 2000s. But shit's probably gotten like way more accessible now. Especially, I mean, Bill Gates was on the
island. He was on the Epstein Island,
yeah, and the plane and the all that. So
he was hanging out with 12-year-olds, dude.
Yeah, so Bill, William, you can't be doing
Stick
that.
to Melinda, my
Jesus.
guy.
Or at least, clearly check their I mean, don't go to the. Who knows, man?
It's a fucking sex island, dude.
Sex island.
Why are you gonna check their ID?
Yeah, you assume that Jeffrey Epstein checked their ID, right?
Oh, no. You know he checked their ID, and you know.
I know Epstein. He's an upstanding fella.
You know he checked their ID, and you know he checked their ID because they're 13.
Oh, you're saying he's like, let me see that learner's permit.
He's like, let me see your bulldog pass. Your lunch pass.
Oh, Jesus. That's horrible. That's poor. And it just got shoved under the rug, man. I mean, he killed himself, and then
that's what I'm gonna do if I'm ever in prison.
Yeah, I probably would do the same thing.
Yo, guard, I'll give you $1,000 to hang me.
Turn the video. And then the guard wouldn't want to. You turn that off, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty much all over now. But that's kind of what's fueled. That's what kind of fueled the QAnon thing to me. I don't know how into QAnon you were. Wasn't into QAnon itself, but actually interested in the people that are into QAnon.
Yeah.
Or that were. I don't think it's still a thing, but
it's still a thing, dude. Have you ever seen the subreddit?
Yeah, well, they shut down
Family of Q or something.
The Q casualties or whatever.
Yeah, Q casualties. That shit's insane, man.
Yeah, I think the latest thing was that they thought JFK Jr. was going to come back from his death in Dallas and install Trump as president.
Like a month ago, there was a specific date. Yeah, and he didn't.
Right. Obviously.
Just to be clear,
I know that
just to be clear here, he didn't. Yeah.
I know that realities are skewed here, and everyone has their own interpretation of the truth. But I'm pretty sure that JFK Jr. didn't come back from the dead. But anyways, the QAnon phenomenon.
I don't know, but he may have.
You never know, right?
He may have come back in the body of Donald J. Trump.
You think he just embodied him, and now Trump's just going to rise as the holy kin of
the holy cuke
of best presidents. Yeah. But anyways, how did we get on the QAnon? So the QAnon people, they were wrong about everything except for
absolutely everything. Let's get this straight.
But they weren't wrong about that there is child trafficking, right?
But by who? They're saying that Biden's fucking child trafficking.
Yeah, and Tom Hanks.
Who are they?
Right.
Who are they actually saying that about? And who actually did they catch?
Well, there was Epstein, right?
Are they the ones that uncovered that?
So that's what if you've ever watched the QAnon doc, QAnon, where it came from, 8chan, they lost their server, the people that were hosting them.
Okay.
Because of I think it was the Christchurch shooting in New Zealand. They shut down the website, and that it went dark for a while, and QAnon almost died. But then that's when the Epstein thing broke, and that's when shit just really got out of the bag. So, because that's what they were claiming before with Pizzagate, right? Before the Epstein thing was Pizzagate, there was child, adrenochrome, all that dumb bullshit, completely false. Obvious to that. But they were right about one thing, and that there is actually child trafficking, and that it's getting covered up to a certain extent. Now, why? They're completely off about Tom Hanks and
where.
So that's what thrilled, and then still it kind of got. I mean, what happened to Ghislaine? She got convicted, and then we didn't even see a picture of her. We saw drawings of her, right? And then. So here we are, and that's what's keeping it alive is the supposed child trafficking things. And I can't say I'm personally exposed to that, We're probably pretty sheltered here and,
I don't know. Toledo apparently is a great trafficking city.
Toledo, Ohio.
Toledo, Ohio.
Where's the original Toledo? Where is that?
Toledo? I'm guessing in Athens, right?
Yeah, I think it's, maybe Crete. If I had to take a stab.
No idea.
Maybe Macedonia. Anyways, you're saying, I could see it being adjacent to Detroit. Because there's a lot of people in Michigan. That part of Michigan right there.
Yeah.
That,
a lot of white trash.
Well, yeah. a lot of trash in general. I mean, Michigan's just a horrible god awful. That's probably worse than Colorado Springs.
Yeah.
Maybe not that bad, but
see, the thing that's different about Springs is it's like very military oriented. So it's like, I feel like it would be an interesting place because of that. Like way different than even like Trump country in Ohio. Like the South, like Southern Ohio is like terrifying. But
that's Appalachia almost.
Yeah, that shit's like where you have like batshit crazy people everywhere. Like that shit's scary. But like Springs, it's like everybody's at least like sane and like
Oh yeah,
everybody's
totally.
pretty like.
I'm totally kidding. I'm just talking shit on Springs. It's like Springs is like I would love to have a house in Springs.
Yeah.
Honestly, it'd probably be my second place other than Denver, maybe like Phoenix or LA to have a house.
Just to have a house in LA.
Yeah, maybe
And then-
Albuquerque.
Yeah.
Summer and
Once you
Springs.
become a doctor's doctor.
A doctor's doctor. Who will take care of the doctors when they're
What do you move up to from a
doctor or a nurse?
From what you are.
You could be. I'm pretty much bottom of the barrel. As far as nurses go.
So I'm interested. What exactly is the title?
My title.
Yes.
All right, so I'm an LPN,
LPN, a licensed
practical
practical
nurse.
nurse.
Yes,
A practical nurse.
I'm a practical nurse. I'm a practical kind of guy. But do we have a call? Do we have a guest?
Good call.
Who do we have a guest?
Let's talk to her.
Is it
You're gonna say talk to me?
Hello.
Hannah? You're on the pod.
Welcome to the pod.
First guest.
Hey, I'm just calling you because my phone's doing that thing again where it zooms up and I'm kind of just like not really sure what to do.
Got you. So I need to call you back.
Well, yes, but I had the kid who I was driving to it and it didn't work and I just like don't have a phone.
Oh,
But
no.
luckily, the only reason I'm able to call you right now is because the car like is connected to my phone, so I like could somehow.
Got
It's
you
just very
through the
techy
car.
and stuff, so I was able to call you from the car, but my phone is fucked. And
All
I
right.
can't restart it, and like I looked up how to restart it. I think it's like you press like the volume button or something, but it like if you want to like call me.
Well, wait. Just restart it. You just hold
just
the
like
two
turn
buttons.
it off. Yeah, just turn it off.
Wait, what? What do I do?
Just turn it off like per usual.
Just hold the two buttons. Hold the volume. It's one of the volume buttons and the sleep button.
Oh yeah, it's the top volume button. I think. Just hold that, power off, and then rip her back on again.
Yeah, I did that, but then it started doing like the emergency thing, and because I can't use my phone, like it literally like
Oh,
started
because
blaring.
you can't
the
turn it
emergency
off.
thing
You
when I did
can't.
that.
Even when she goes to that screen, like she holds it down, it goes to that screen. She can't swipe it over because it like zooms in.
Oh, you can't choose.
This phone is just. I need a new phone. It's not.
Yeah.
This happens way too much.
Yeah. All
Yeah.
right. Well, I don't know what to tell you, really. I mean, I'll call you, and I would try and. Oh, we just lost her.
We lost her.
Well, first guest, everyone. That's Hannah.
It's Hannah. She's a soon-to-be yoga
She's
instructor.
a yogi. Follow her on Instagram.
So she would be yogi, and then we would be yo guys, right?
Yo, guys.
Yeah. What up, my yo guys?
What's up, yo, guy? Yeah.
My yo guys and yo
So
gals.
where were we with? You were saying
the trucker
about the trucker.
in the truckers in Canada.
Yes.
Okay. So there's supposed to be an American trucker wave now,
Oh shit.
and they are protesting the mandate. But which mandate? The mask mandate or the vaccine mandate?
Is there a vaccine mandate
I think they're.
in Canada or in the U.S.?
I think in Canada they're trying to.
Oh yeah,
supposedly.
yeah. But why are you saying American truckers?
Because they're about to make their run back into the All right, folks. So we had to make a quick edit here, but we were talking about the American trucker convoy, and I just Googled it here. So I'm going to ask you which source you think we should go with. So the first one, I think I'm using DuckDuckGo because, I'm super about my privacy here on the Tom and Jerry Pod.
There we go. I've been using Brave.
Oh, Brave? Oh, very nice. Look at you. How
Brave
very courageous of you.
So very patriotic.
So very, yeah. Yes. But so let me hit you with some sources. Which one would you go with? New York Post, The Guardian, townhall.com, foxbusiness.com, foxnews.com, biz something review, or NBC News, Rolling Stone, Yahoo, Washington Examiner, the People's Convoy. Let's go with the Washington Examiner, whatever the hell that is. All right, so
Washington. No, that's
it seems ambiguous.
Like a tabloid.
It might be. All right, let's read. Oh, they're hitting me with advertisements. All right, so inspired by the Canadian Freedom Convoy. All right, so the Canadian one was the Freedom Convoy, and now the American one is the People's Convoy.
Yes,
for the people.
So it's kind of just
by the people.
It's just like in support of the Canadian truckers.
Well, okay, inspired by the Canadian Freedom Convoy, a group of truckers and other motorists who are against COVID-19 mandates. Which ones? The vaccines or the masks? We don't know. Hold on. Let's see.
COVID mask mandates anywhere,
That's
dude.
what I'm saying.
I just drove across like fucking 10 states and didn't wear a mask in any of them.
Exactly. So if it's the mask they're upset about, then they should all chill out and not go down, But it's...
What mandate? What other mandates are there? Is there a vax mandate?
The vaccine passport, bro. The vaccine passport. I know.
What?
I haven't been asked for a fucking vaccine thing since like last year.
For what? What do you need a vaccine for?
To get into like venues and stuff. To see leftover salmon and fish.
Oh yeah, I guess.
And we're back talking about truckers and vaccines. Now, I would think that being as a trucker, you would probably be able to avoid the virus a little bit more so, or maybe not. What do you think? Do you think truckers were more exposed at the beginning of the pandemic, or less likely to be exposed?
Less.
Less? Why
Less.
less? Why less?
You're a trucker.
You're a trucker.
How much are you seeing people?
Well, you're going to truck stops, right?
I suppose.
You got to get your tornadoes and your
True. And then you
polar
go
pops.
eat your food.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a pretty brief exchange, though.
I'm sure it's spread that way.
Do you think a trucker...
But like honestly, how much are truckers even really going in places? Most truckers only work like 10 hours a day. Like they do their shifts and they go home. Or if they are long distance, like I don't know.
Do you think they shower once a day?
Yeah, probably.
I would hope so.
I would assume.
So that's pretty...
Well, maybe not.
It's pretty close quarters at the
honestly.
truck stops.
Most of them probably don't, honestly. It's probably like once every couple days.
Yeah.
'Cause every time you got a shower, it's like an extra $10 probably.
Right.
It's like, fuck it. I'm good for 3 days.
Yeah, how much one of those bad boys cost at the Love?
The old
The
trucks?
Loves.
Or what? Oh, a shower?
Yeah.
Dude, that shit's expensive. I was showering at the old Travel Centers of America over there in Wheat Ridge.
Yeah.
For a second, that's like... I think I've paid like $14 once, and
For single?
Maybe like $16 at another place.
Damn. I wonder if
It's
there's
always
some...
around. Yeah, it's always expensive.
I'm sure the trucker companies include that in there.
Well, yeah,
benefits.
when you're a trucker, you buy like the credit card or whatever for Loves, and then you get like free showers, and you pay like a monthly fee or whatever, and you get a bunch of benefits and bullshit.
Right, you think you think you can just pledge your allegiance to one as a trucker, as an individual? Like, I'm a Flying J, I'm a Loves, I'm a Travel America.
That was pretty good. But yeah, I would assume, man. I mean, the truckers, I mean,
Or do you think they dabble in all three?
I think so. What I've experienced is like, I think with like rewards and shit, I think you would get the most if you stuck with like one.
Do you think that's cash money off, or do you think you just get free treats?
Well, for most, it's a credit card that you get points every dollar you spend, you know, so it's like
Travel miles.
whatever the fuck. And like free shower, if you get like free showers or discounted showers, it's like that's a $14 shower. That's like a lot of fucking money every day, maybe every other day. If I was a trucker, every 3 days.
Right.
You know.
Right. Yeah, so yeah.
But you got to show the truckers some love, you know.
I mean, the majority of the craft that gets moved, like that we all buy,
so
it's all
much.
on trucks.
Everything. Literally everything.
Yeah.
We don't use trains really that much.
Probably
all we
that's like
use is
raw
for, like,
industrial goods.
Exactly, like coal.
Right, and
like,
iron ore.
Yeah.
And like random shit like
And
that.
like giant things of like gravels and shit like that. Like,
yeah.
and cars. In the Midwest, I always saw car.
You think
It's
they
like
got cars in those things?
too wide. The yellow ones with the gray, like kind of poked through cars, but they're like solid.
Yeah.
You
I thought it was
barely
a T-Rex
see
in there.
through them, and you can tell that there's cars. There's 2 levels of cars in there, like one on the bottom, one on the top.
That makes sense because they can do that on the interstate, on the highway, on the trucks.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's probably 8 cars on those motherfuckers.
Yeah. Oh, I saw it one time when it was stopped in Kent. That's how I remembered. There was one right in Kent, and I walked up to it and I looked in, and they were like new Chevy Cruises. You know.
Oh yeah, Chevy Cruze. You could fit 24 of those in there.
Dude, GM, that was like the only thing that Lordstown put out that was like really solid. Was like, I mean, and who knows how solid they really
the
were.
Cobalt,
but,
man. The Cobalt? You're telling me the Cobalt was one of the greatest cars ever made, dude?
Everybody had the Cobalt.
Compared to the Dodge Neon, dude, it was way better. It was 10 times the car the Dodge Neon was, dude.
Dude, I was obsessed with those things.
The
When
Neon?
I was like young, Cobalt.
Oh, yeah.
I was like obsessed with them. I thought they were the coolest things.
Yeah, they're a piece of shit.
I don't
Fuck
know.
those
It's
cars.
like
Fuck anything GM ever made. What was the one before the Cobalt?
No, yeah.
What'd they make before? The Impala? No.
Before the Cobalt, like a Cavalier or like a
The Cavalier. That's what it was. The Cavalier.
or the Sunfire.
No,
Wait. Which one was
That's what it
which?
was. So that was like the same car.
Chevy Sunfire, I think, and then
Pontiac
Pontiac. Oh wait, Pontiac Sunfire, and then what was the other one? Chevy Cavalier.
Yeah.
Chevy Cavalier.
It's the same
okay.
exact car. They just
Yeah.
slapped different logos.
Pontiac was GM then.
Yep.
Okay.
GMC, Saturn, Pontiac,
Saturn is GM.
and then
What?
Cadillac too.
Dude, Saturn is like so much garbage.
Oh yeah, the truest garbage of them all, probably.
Dude, like I just remember.
Fuck all American
No
cars.
disrespect, but like I always remember riding my buddy's Saturn SUV, and the thing you could literally hear it like you could hear everything going on outside, and also like the engine just like sounded like a fucking go-kart that was like struggling the
Right.
whole time. You know what I mean? Like
It was almost an
it was just like,
experiment.
like just going crazy. I was like, what the hell? Like,
Right.
and this is when he was only like 3 years old. Do you know what I mean? Like, like just designed pretty rough.
yeah.
I don't like GM. We drive Chevys now for work, and it's like, man.
Yeah. Fuck Chevy. Fuck Dodge.
The only thing,
Fuck Ford too. Fuck Ford a little less. But
Hannah's Subaru, like her Bluetooth and shit is like kind of weird and funky, and she even had it replaced and everything with a brand new one, factory, and it's still terrible. And it's a 2016,
damn.
so like I'm kind of confused by that, but
Yeah, Subaru is just Subaru's a small car company on scale, I think, compared to everyone else.
true.
They just, I was thinking about the other day,
They
I was
are
driving in
pretty
the snow.
cheap.
And like,
Just
when-
have a nice motor in them.
they're good in the snow, right? Good in the snow. What does that mean? That they're good in the snow?
Well, they're all-wheel drive, so
and, okay.
all the time, right?
all the time.
all the time, right?
All the time, yeah.
But so that's kind of the amazing thing about it.
But not only that, but because they're so underpowered, even when you spike the gas, it barely even accelerates. You know what I mean? That's why I think they're almost good, because it's like almost like it like combats like human nature to just like hit the thing real quick.
Got you.
Because
So
if you're
it
in like a
makes it very
Honda,
safe.
it'll give you a
Yeah.
little bit of juice, you know, because it's like, okay, Honda wants to make, you know.
Yeah.
But when you're out here, it's like just like
the Subi, you just want to get up that mountain nice and slow.
right, because they make a low powered engine, but it's also that power is going into four wheels, so it's even less powered. So when you hit the gas, you got to press that thing way in there. You can't be like, you know.
That is interesting. Yeah, I've never really thought about that. But that's so true. Because I've noticed that with Hannah's, like, hers is pretty quick because she's got like a 2016, you know, it's pretty new.
It's still a modern car.
It's, yeah.
It'll
and
still
it's-
go that fast eventually.
Yeah.
But
and
accelerating.
If you want to make it go, like, that thing's fun, dude. Because with 4-wheel drive, like,
you feel
that
glued to the
shit's
road.
fun,
You're a little more
dude.
like confident in it.
yeah. Especially on like dirt and stuff like that. You can whip it and whatnot. And it's a pretty light car still for as big as it is. I'm kind of at the stage, so I just want to put it out there. I am a victim of a crime.
Oh no,
I
domestic violence.
Hannah.
I knew he didn't get that black eye gardening.
I had my my car vandalized.
Oh yeah, this is bad. This is
And-
horrible. This is like a bad story.
So
Heartbreaking.
I taped my window up because it got stuck down, and I have an appointment to fix it in a couple weeks. And somebody cut through the window, or cut through the tape, wrote cunt
Whoa. The C word
on the back side, the right booty cheek of the right side of the back of my car on the paint.
Yeah,
and then
not in the
walked-
dust either. He could take out a Sharpie or a marker of some sort.
A Sharpie. It was like clearly written on there, like nicely done, you know?
In cursive.
Beautiful.
God.
Beautiful. It was a beautiful cut.
It was a fine cut. I'll say it's a fine cut.
Very, very fine Sharpie cut.
To cut your
and-
window
and
open,
then-
presume
and
to
then-
try to steal something.
Probably, yeah.
There's nothing in there to
But
steal.
there was nothing really. I mean,
Obviously,
there's
you
a
gotta
bunch of
tip.
shit in there, but he just like didn't really. I've got a tarp over everything because, just disclaimer, my car is kind of like my little storage container, you know, because we got a tiny little apartment. But anyway,
Shout out to Denver.
Shout out to
Horrible
Denver.
rising rent prices, and you're in just tiny little spaces
tiny little spaces.
charging.
And anyway, so this dude gouged out the fucking window. I'm guessing got pissed that he didn't grab anything out of it. Walked around to the back, wrote, cunt, you bitch, fuck you. He just wrote cunt and then walked all the way to the other side in the middle of the road to the driver's side front tire and gave it the old knife.
Slashed it.
The
Stabbed it.
slash.
The old slinging slasher.
Yeah, it was about a 2.5 inch slash.
A gouge.
A giant gouge right through the fucking tire wall.
Well, that's just unnecessary. I mean, you can deal with the cutting through of the makeshift window, sharpening of the cunt. But, I mean, tires it's just a pain in the... You're here in the second city. There's no Walmart.
Listen to this bullshit too. I had the warranty on it, and I still was paid $110 for the fucking thing.
The tire.
How does that happen?
That sounds like a highway robbery.
So, sounds like Walmart definitely just...
Yeah, it's Walmart. Yeah. I think I denied that on mine. They asked me if I wanted it. I was like,
Well, I do
These
too,
are
but-
Walmart tires.
Yeah.
Well, they're expected. I'm expecting them to... I had to pump them up at the Come and Go earlier. I thought they weren't even taking air at first. It gets down to 6 degrees. They're just like
Right,
flat, and you're just like, wait till it warms up
this
before
is
you
just
drive.
normal, right?
No. All season. All 3 seasons. Oh, what? You don't... yeah,
You get
Phoenix,
free,
bro.
You get free tire rotations every 5 years.
Every 50,000 miles.
Yeah.
Thanks. But yeah, I'm the trucker convoy, the people's convoy.
The people's convoy. So
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to answer this question. Why you're saying that there's an American convoy now? And
Yes.
we've established now that it's just in support. But we've also
No, not support. Inspired by. According to the Washington Examiner.
I don't know what the Washington Examiner knows
Yeah.
about trucker beliefs, but
Yeah. So let me move on. The movement called the People's Convoy is scheduled to depart Adelanto Stadium, an event near Victorville, California, on February 23rd.
Victorville, I believe that's down south.
Shout out to the Salton Sea. I get all
The
my
Salton
That's where I bought my shrimp
Sea.
from. I've been having memory problems. I've been crying unexpectedly at night. Just wake up in a sweat and
getting
tears.
shrimp from the Salton Sea.
Yeah, they're so tasty.
They're just flipped upside down and tasty.
You don't even have to cook them because they're salted.
Oh, they're just
They're so
cooked
good.
already.
Shout out to the Salton Sea.
Shout
All
out
right.
to Slab City.
Slab. Shout out.
Slab City
Slab
in the
City.
Salton Sea.
Into the wild. We demand the declaration of the national emergency concerning the COVID-19 pandemic be lifted.
What?
Yeah.
Federal?
Okay, so it actually links it. It actually
Wait,
links
is
to the
this
document.
Canada?
I think this is.
This better be the U.S. Dude.
It says president. Does Canada have a president?
Yeah, Macron, dude. That's France.
Okay, no, this is the.
What's his name?
Okay, this is what they're decrying. Let me read the document.
All right.
The proclamation.
This is who?
Continuation of the national emergency concerning the coronavirus disease 2019 COVID-19 pandemic. On March 13th, 2020, the proclamation 9994, the president declared a national emergency concerning the coronavirus disease 2019 pandemic. We're assuming this is Trump, right? Doing this because he was president then.
Yes.
The COVID-19 pandemic continues to cause significant risk to the public health and safety of the nation, capital nation. For this reason, the national emergency declared on March 13th, 2020, and beginning March 1st, 2020, must continue in effect beyond March 1st, 2021. Therefore, in accordance with Section 202D of the National Emergency Act, I am continuing the national emergency declared in Proclamation 9994 concerning the COVID-19 pandemic. This notice shall be published in the Federal Register and transmitted to the Congress. Signed by Joseph J.R. Biden Jr., the White House. So this was... Okay, so I guess this is hearkening at... Because it seems to be that it started on March the 1st, 2020 when the pandemic began. Then it continued last year on the same time frame, March 1st, 2021. So I suppose March 1st, 2022 is kind of almost like a point where like he has to decide again, I guess. So I guess that's what he's saying now. When did he sign it? I wish he signed it. So he signed that
Has to
February
decide
24th.
again
He did that
for
February
what?
24th,
NATO?
which was yesterday.
He has to decide whether he wants to be in NATO or not, or the mask.
Dude, it
mask.
doesn't even say.
The mask.
It just says declared a national emergency. So they're
Oh,
so they're saying that it's over. Call it. Call the pandemic.
emergency,
It's
I
over.
see.
It's fucking over.
we're in a war. We're in a war now. Let's be in the war.
Right. Yeah. We're trying to get to
We don't need a
Mars.
national emergency.
All my
as
money's
well.
in Safe Moon. I need Safe Moon to,
Yeah, Doge is the people's coin.
Right.
I need to be on Mars to
Right.
spend my Doge.
How awesome would it be? Imagine if you could just there's all these issues on Earth and
Send
then,
your robot to
and
do
they were
your
just
work
like,
for you.
well, that would be awesome.
Okay,
too,
continue.
obviously. But if you were just like, hey, we need people to go to Mars. or the moon to go to Mars.
Well, they're doing that, but they're like, oh, yeah. It's like Richard Branson. He's like, yo, check it out. I'll shoot you, like, not quite to Mars, but out of Earth for, like, $450,000 if you just want to touch the nipple of space.
That Russian nipple. Yes, the Ukrainian nip.
Yeah, so it's like, I don't know if I'm really trying to spend that, brother.
I got it, but I think I'd rather spend it on the climate.
Agreed. Save the frogs.
Save the gay frogs.
Save all of the gay frogs.
Right.
If anything.
Yes. We need those gay frogs. Because how else will I become a princess?
Just think
if
about...
there are no gay frogs to kiss.
Think about all of the gay frogs being blown up right now.
In, Yemen?
No, in Iraq.
Oh, yes, of course. The Tigris Frog.
Yes.
The Euphrates Frog.
Yes. People are just eating them left and right, and the way that you catch them is you blow them up.
So you blow them up in the air and then you catch them as they're coming down.
You blow them up.
I see.
All right, okay. They're blown up. They're heated.
Yeah.
By the explosion. Just the tiniest little bit, and then you just catch them in your mouth.
Because it's hard to cook amphibians. Amphibian is not an easy, it's a very lesser known meat to cook.
Agreed.
People cook snakes. Amphibians, you really got to know. You pretty much got to poach them in a way. But with, of course, dynamite. Yeah. But anyways, the American,
That's
convoy.
What we do in Trumbull County, at least.
So I think they're trying to declare the national emergency done with. But
that would be nice.
That was dated yesterday, so I think he pretty much didn't do that. Because they did it. They started the day before, probably expecting him not to do it because.
Gotcha.
That's how it goes.
Yeah. So he hasn't said anything. He did make a statement today. So he say? I don't believe.
He said. Biden came out and said, "My name is now Josephina Biden Jr."
Well, maybe we could just look through a little bit of that.
Okay, so should I continue about the People's Convoy here? Well, I'm
yeah.
It says, "We, the people, we want our country back. The one that we love, oh glory. The America, the beautiful and the brave," Landis said. "Because that's who we are and what we are and what we want to continue to be. We do not want to be under a dictatorship, communism-style regime." That's what it says. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I can't take it. I can't take it, man. I can't take it.
The fucking extremities. Oh, jeez. The extremities. Gosh, the extremities.
I can't. All right, I don't even want to read this article anymore. See, this is what everything goes to, and I can't even take it.
All right, here we go.
David Muir. Okay. I hope we can get this on the pod. So, Biden's about to speak. We got some jets, I hear. Did we just hear some? Wait, what? Wait, they're really bombing?
Oh, yeah,
Ukraine?
man.
Wait, what?
Yeah, man.
What are they bombing?
It's getting real. Cities, dude.
Civilians?
Hospitals and shit. Dude, they're trying to literally bomb the
That's the guy? That's the prime minister?
Zelensky, I think, yeah. They're trying to bomb Chernobyl, dude.
Yeah,
so that Chernobyl like blows up and like causes a bunch of radiation. Fucking. Here we go.
The Russian military has begun a brutal assault on the people of Ukraine. Without provocation, without justification, without necessity, this is a premeditated attack. Vladimir Putin has been planning this for months, as we've been saying all along. He moved more than 175,000 troops, military equipment, and positions along the Ukrainian border. He moved blood supplies into position and built a field hospital, which tells you all you need to know about his intentions all along.
We're back.
We're back. So me and Jerry made smoothies.
We made some smoothies there.
Shout out to Hannah for making the smoothie, right? Or did you guys make them together? Or was it all Jerry? It's all you?
It was all me.
It was all you? We got strawberry, Greek yogurt, and Tanqueray in mine. It's quite the combination.
Greek yogurt.
Yes.
We've got mangoes,
Pineapple.
blueberries,
Blackberries. What? We got all this in here? Mm-hmm. I can't handle this much.
We've got a little bit of almond milk.
A little bit of almond milk. And a bunch of gin.
And Tom, that's a lot of gin. And I have my gin separate, but
I think the yogurt is a little too much. I'd like all those things. And the almond milk, maybe. The yogurt. I just
really?
Well, like...
It reminds me of Go-Gurt, and I love it.
Oh, it is kind of Go-Gurty. Oh, those were so good.
Because it's frozen, too, man.
God,
because I like refroze it.
Oh, I love
like
Go-Gurt.
A frozen Go-Gurt.
I forgot about the red Go-Gurts. They were red and blue, right?
Gosh.
Those
red
were
and
so
blue.
good. Those are so satisfying as a kid.
Everybody, please appreciate a
God.
Go-Gurt. A frozen Go-Gurt once in a while.
They'd have the little window in them, right? So you know what kind... Oh, my God. Go-Gurt, man. I used to just shove those straight down my esophagus.
Right? It was never enough.
But it was a lot of yogurt for a little kid. That's a hell of a tube of yogurt. What happened
Like
to
12
those?
ounces or something?
Those are like little jugs. Remember the little jugs?
Mm-hmm.
Were just like sugar color water.
Yeah.
It'd be at the beginning
Orange
of...
drag. Little hugs.
Little hugs, big hugs. But yeah, then we had...
The little hugs.
Those were pretty gross. Go-Gurts were pretty gross too. Fruit roll-ups.
What about High C?
High C. See, High C, Capri Sun.
Capri Sun was on another level.
Yeah, Capri Sun was good.
They were doing all kinds
That
of
was
crazy
some real
shit.
fruit juice. Made with
No fruit.
I think Capri Sun is a little better than High C.
What?
For sure. Oh, no doubt. I'll die on this hill.
Yeah. I don't
Capri
know,
Sun?
man. Capri Sun, I feel like, has no real nutritional value, does it?
I disagree.
Huh.
I thought that Capri Sun was the most natural, other than, of course, Fruitopia. You remember Fruitopia? Did you have Fruitopia machine in your elementary school?
It's almost like a creamy,
Fruitopia?
creamy thing? No. Okay.
Nah, Fruitopia is just it'll be like raspberry kiwi. Pineapple blast. But, yeah, I remember...
But it was just fruit juice?
Well, we weren't allowed to use... There were 2 pop machines downstairs, right? In our basement of our elementary school. Where the cafeteria was. So, leading into the cafeteria, there was 2 pop machine... Or one was a pop machine we weren't allowed to use. Only the faculty. Only the, But then we had the Fruitopia machine. Which is probably not even much better. But it wasn't pop. And it was pretty Fruitalicious. And they had, I'm talking like a dozen, maybe not a dozen, maybe like 6. How many lids were on, or selectors were on those old pop machines? 8?
Yeah, 8 or 10.
But 8 different Fruitopia, fruit combinations.
Damn.
And they weren't carbonated. They were just straight, And they were good, man. Fruitopia was the bomb. It's gone
That's
now.
not the ones with like the mango juice and shit, is it?
Dude, I mean, I don't know if there was. It's so hard to like. Back in the day, I don't know if it was like made with juice or if I was just fooled. As a child,
Yeah.
like it tasted like fruit.
Like it was just like a starburst.
It didn't seem like they were bullshitting me, but Fruitopia. But they may have, Who knows? But this does taste a little bit like Fruitopia. But Go-Gurts, Go-Gurts are a little weird now that I'm thinking about them. Don't you think?
No.
They were a little weird. They were mysterious, like Twix yogurt. Like they dyed them blue and pink like
Yeah.
that. That's what Go-Gurts were like.
Yeah, they were
Almost
kind
like a
of a
Pop-Tart,
mysterious. Yeah. I mean, yeah, today, but like, I loved them.
But like you had like fruit roll-ups and fruit by the foot, which weren't as mysterious. No, those are pretty
Gushers.
mysterious. Oh, the Gushers. Oh, the Gushers were the perfect mix between mysterious and like non-mysterious. Like it was like a fruit roll-up. They were like made of real fruit. And it was like your parents would be like, it is fruit.
It busts open.
In a gooey, sugary, like just delicious goo. Like
Yeah, man, gosh.
it's like our parents never ate them. Like, oh yeah, they're just fruit roll-ups in like hexagon form. Little did they know, in the center was just a sugary blend. Just riding that high as a 4-year-old. Oh my god, I can't believe they're giving it. They're all stuck together as one. I just ate 5 of these all at once. My mouth can't even handle it.
Right.
I'm just like seizing at a sugar seize.
Need another package of those.
I love Gushers made with real fruit, Mom.
Mom, wherever you got those, get more.
But I got to give my mom credit. I think we talked about it on a different pod.
Did you have pretty good treats?
Well, we had the treats or whatever, but I think the crux of the issue is, cereal, man. I'm so grateful that my mom didn't give me those disgusting Oreo fucking cereals, Reese Puffs.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
I did eat Pop-Tarts for a minute, though.
Pop-Tarts. I think everyone got on Pop-Tarts. How do you deny a Pop-Tart?
You can't. Brown cinnamon
sign
sugar.
me the fuck up. Well,
It's
no,
like-
not that.
Well, that's not the ultimate. But like, if somebody offers it to you, it's like, well, how are you going to turn it down?
Right. The ultimate's the
The strawberry?
unfrosted. I'm just kidding. Those are disgusting.
What is the ultimate?
I don't know. Maybe strawberry, blueberry, wildberry. Not s'mores. I understand some
Wait,
people
is
like
strawberry
those.
and blueberry, wildberry, 3 separate ones or 2 separate ones or?
I imagine.
Hold on a sec.
Wildberry.
So wait, what is it? 1 or 3?
Wildberry Pop-Tart.
Okay.
Wild berries. All the wild berries. Who the hell fucking knows? Wild berries?
Wow.
Who knows?
It's fucking.
It's probably huckleberry. That's what came to mind. That's what
Raspberries.
literally came to mind. Like, yeah, I think we were on the same
Probably.
wavelength.
If it's
Elderberries, huckleberries, those berries you're not supposed to eat.
questionable berry, it's a huckleberry.
Wild berry is what your mom gave you when you wouldn't take a shit as a kid. Here, eat some wild berries.
Have some wild berries here, Sonny.
But yeah,
So
Go-Gurt, Pop-Tarts. I think we've covered the. Let's get back to the Ukraine. Wait, I had something else to discuss. Wait,
Yeah,
hold
let's
on.
get it.
Hold on. New topic. We're going completely other. Okay, all right. Okay. Tell me what you think about this. We're gonna go into the Elden Ring.
the Elden Ring.
Yes. What's up with Elden Ring? What is it, and why is it so hyped? Out of the loop. Reddit. Elden Ring is made by From Software, the same studio that made Dark Souls. You know what Dark Souls is?
Yes.
So Dark Souls are probably... So Dark Souls are like... How do I describe it? I haven't played the Dark Scroll ones, but I played one called Bloodborne that was similar to it. they're for like real gamers. Can I say that? They're really hard. So you can't change the difficulty on them.
Okay, but it's like a story game.
Yeah, it's a story game, but it's a little more linear, I suppose, than like your open world game. How like the general trend has been going on for the longest time. But the Dark Souls games are infamous. Maybe not infamous, but famous. They're incredibly hard. I can't even like, I played one of them. I couldn't go past the first like 1 or 2 levels.
Yeah.
So hard.
Okay.
Incredibly hard.
Like searching for things hard or like
Combat hard. The whole game is hard.
Okay.
But you have to be like, it's like really hard to explain. And you can't change pretty much like 80% of video games, I'd say, have a difficulty rating. You can make it easy, medium, hard, more or less one of those directions. There's usually like a fourth one that's like critical mode.
Yeah.
And so this you can't change. Yeah. Ass blast mode. Bend over and take it mode.
You will need all 25 lives.
You won't have a girlfriend. Your mom will disown you. Your dad will call you gay, like he's always done.
You will spend your whole night in denial.
Anyways.
No,
I'm not gay.
Please,
I just love video games. That's different. All right. Anyways.
Yes. Sometimes video games are a good thing.
Here, light up one of these clovers, guys.
Yeah, I
would
was
you?
going to say, are you just leaving those fucking fatties just to sit there and stare at me, or?
This is what can I ask you something I've been meaning to
Ask
ask
me
you?
something, man.
You ever fuck a fat chick?
Fat chick.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Like with a gut.
a fat chick.
A fat. Like you were like, she's fat. Not like her ass is fat. Like she's overweight. This might get a little. We might need to edit this out.
Honestly,
We're going to.
No. We don't need to edit anything.
This is a hard one. This is where I need to lay
thing,
off. I
Tom,
need to be
our thing, Tom,
unapologetic
is-
about this.
Is honesty and integrity, and I believe this is serious.
This is.
I don't think I have really fucked a fat girl, to my memory, and I remember a lot. So, yeah, I don't think so. But do you bring it up for a specific?
I just think I thought it was going to be a funny thing to bring up.
Yeah, have you?
I'd say there's there's probably 1 or 2, but I would say we're fat. I mean, not the pH fat.
Was it enjoyable?
For sure.
I feel
I
like-
think it may have been
so-
the most enjoyable. That's
My
what I
buddies-
might be getting at. You
All
know,
right,
like
all
not
right.
like to
my
get
buddy's,
weird.
My buddy's dad always said, I mean, these are not my words.
Mm-hmm.
He always said, fat girls are great. They love you more. Because not as many people, they're not as like self-confident, and you know, they're not like if you show them fuck ton of love, they're gonna love you. It's not like some fucking Instagram.
They got more love to give,
Yeah,
is what you're saying.
agreed. More love to grab.
More love to grab, for sure. But like, I think
If you like that.
if you like that, I don't know why I brought it up, you know, and ask you. I just thought it would be funny, but I think maybe.
No. I had my chance with the larger girl. Not larger, but larger in the future kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there were kind of girls you would know. Like there were girls that were thick.
Quick.
Were you really thick in college, right? When we were like 20.
In all the right ways.
In all the right ways. But you kind of knew.
You're like, yeah, this
One
is
kid, two kids.
even 4 or 5 years from now.
Like those are going to be some haunches. Like, woo! Those are going to be some... That thing's going to be, you know, that might kick you in the head and knock you out.
Yeah.
Give you brain
A
damage.
little too much thigh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. Too much strength. Too much might just buck you off. Break your neck. Ah.
All right. Anyway, so
we totally got off the rails there. But what were we talking about before? We were talking about
ridiculous shit.
the pH,
AT.
Ukraine.
Oh,
wait,
it all
hold on.
comes back. Well, I just want to give an update.
No,
the stock market today.
the
stock market today hit a low of 410. Lowest it's been all the way since a long fucking time ago.
So that's actually like a great thing to start up because I invested in Tesla for the first time. In the first episode of this podcast.
I am the worst.
The first podcast we did. Right? I spent 10 of my hard-earned dollars in Tesla, in Elon. You know what it was this morning, Jerry? It was under $7. 30% down.
It hurts
since
me,
the first
Tom.
podcast, Jerry.
It hurts me. Tom.
Why would I? Any advice I would have
My
taken to
track
you
record.
from the past 3 months would have been all bad. Everything's
But-
bad. Everything in the world. The
But
world's
Tom,
ending.
But Tom, if you bought right now,
That's what I thought I was doing in January. It was down then. I'm sorry. I'm yelling it.
Are like all fucked.
All right. It's going to be bad.
It's gonna be bad.
Jerry just turned me down.
I'm sorry for everybody.
Okay, we're back.
But,
So, so
but yeah, it's
So my portfolio at this point is 98% Safe Moon, and then the other 2% is Tesla, and it's down.
well. See, that's the problem.
I don't look at Safe Moon.
See, that's
I already
the
know
problem.
Safe Moon's safe. You know,
That's the problem with us millennials. You know, we see something like Safe Moon, and we put our whole life savings of 27 years
right? $27,
$2,700
$100.
into Safe
You got
Moon.
$2,000 saved. Holy
$2,000,
shit!
dog.
Look at you, big guy.
Almost 3, dude.
Look at you, big dick swinging.
Almost
3 G's? You're
Yeah.
not a $3,000. You're telling me you have $3,000 saved?
Yeah, bro, I'm
You
about to buy a house,
fucking-
dude.
Man, you could support. I mean,
Support fucking Bill Withers
you could support-
and Bill Cosby at all the same time.
Bill Gates who? Steve Jobs who? Right? Matthew
Fucking
McConaughey
Mark
who?
Zuckerberg. You don't even know my name. Call
Zuckerberg,
it Jerry
suck these
verse.
bergs.
Call it Jerryverse, yo. We're going into the meta.
That would be pretty awesome if we
Dude, let's create
Imagine-
fucking
imagine this
TJ-verse.
imagine this
And the TJ
podcast.
coin.
They were the first ones talking about it, man.
Well, wait. Here's the thing.
And there's gonna be a TJ verse.
If you're okay, so here's the concert idea, right? So
Meta concert?
yeah, so if you're gonna have a concert, right, you can have a concert of maybe like the biggest concerts may have been like $500,000, maybe. You know,
And that's like huge.
that's like fucking the biggest. Like, I don't even know if Woodstock was that big. You know, like that's fucking massive. So,
and that's not even all the people. That was the people that were there. It's not even the people paying attention to Jimi Hendrix
yeah.
playing the national anthem.
But imagine, but like your average concert's probably like between like 5,000 people in like a smaller club, maybe like even 2,000 people in a small.
I was gonna
club.
say that's pretty. 5,000.
Even like a House of Blues kind of thing would be like 2,500 probably, maybe.
Yeah.
You know,
What it's like a Madison Square Garden. What do you think? Should we
like
look it up?
25, 30.
Let's look at. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. What is the max capacity of Madison Square Garden? Madison Square Garden, colloquially known as the Garden. All right, hold on.
Come on, Tom.
Capacity. Basketball? It's not even close. 500,000, right? That's what we said? Woodstock? I
Oh
think
no, it's
500,000 's
got to
not
be
even-
like 20,000.
Yeah, you nailed it. 20,000.
Yeah.
Concerts 20,000. You nailed it.
Yeah.
Straight on the dot.
Yeah.
High five.
Yeah, it's
Nailed it.
because when you have a concert, you have to block off one whole side.
This is true. Yeah. But even
So even
basketball.
for
basketball was less.
That's kind of weird. Oh, but you can put people in the middle for concerts, you know?
Yeah.
So
You're right.
it kind of switches it around. But but that's
pretty
the
wild.
thing.
But boxing, look, boxing is the most.
But outdoor concerts, that's where it gets crazy. you
Okay,
know?
all right.
Like
Let's
EDC,
look that up.
look up EDC, Las Vegas.
Well, I'm gonna look up biggest
Yeah, just look up biggest concert.
biggest outdoor, because there's like Wembley, right? That's still
Yeah, I have no idea what the biggest would be.
all right. 5 of the largest concerts ever have on largest.org.
Largest.org. Not sponsored, but wish we were. Largest.org.
All right,
us
5.
up.
5. The Rolling Stones, Copacabana Beach, Rio de Janeiro, 1.5 million.
What? No fucking 1.5 million.
That's insane.
Wait. Get a picture of that.
All right, so this is like, okay, so this makes sense because Rush had their biggest concert, right? Rush has a 50-year career essentially. Their biggest concert was Brazil, Rio de Janeiro.
Wait, this is Rush? I thought it was Stones.
Yeah, I'm segueing a little bit.
Okay.
So it's like Rush doesn't even near as that, but Rush's biggest concert out of all the shows they've ever played, England, Australia, U.S., Rio de Janeiro, but they only went there once. It was like the only time they ever went there.
Yeah.
All right, so
Gotcha.
4 is Paul Van Dyke, Carl. I don't know what that is.
But
We're
wait,
gonna skip that one.
1.5 mil?
Yeah, apparently.
Got a picture of that shit, dude.
Okay, this is the one I was thinking of. That might have been the biggest one. So when the Soviet Union collapsed, there was I'm sure you've seen it. Tons of people have seen it. Anybody listen to the pod have seen it. Metallica playing the fucking huge sea of people.
Yeah.
So it was AC/DC and Metallica, right?
Okay.
The Monsters of Rock. Moscow, 1.6 million.
What?
Yes,
No way.
that's 4th.
1.6 million. Can you imagine? Holy shit.
Number 2, Rod Stewart.
Oh my god. Get Rod out of here.
Also Rio de Janeiro.
Dude, what?
And this is an exemplary point. This is an exemplary point
Rod
of what
Stewart and
of what what Jordan Peterson talks about as the Pareto distribution. So we were just at 3rd, right? 2nd is twice that, 3.5 million people in Rio de Janeiro for Rod Stewart.
3.5 million.
3.5, almost twice. Over.
Wait, where?
Over.
Give me pictures. dude.
Rio de
I
Janeiro.
don't trust you at all. This could
be
where's
wholly
the
bad.
fucking fact checking.
Some people insist that over 4 million people attended this spectacular concert, but
No
many
way.
attendants were there primarily for the New Year's Eve fireworks display.
Yeah, exactly.
So there was an exception.
The
There was an exception. Okay.
over the
we got to the
weekend.
bottom of it. All right, it wasn't Rod Stewart.
Rod
okay.
Stewart just happened to play, but
All right. We're
But
gonna.
even still,
I'm
I
glad
mean,
we
but-
discredited Ross' career. All right, Rod Stewart's out of the picture.
Wait, no. Get the real. I don't want to discredit him. I just want to know the reality of it.
He gained recognition for not only putting on the largest live concert in quotation marks, but also the largest free rock concert. So it was free.
What?
So that may have been part of it too.
That's pretty insane.
But this is still only number 2. Any guesses for number 1?
Way to go, Rob.
I have no idea.
no idea. What is it?
Scrolling.
Is it Michael Jackson?
What? Jean-Michel Jarre concert.
What?
Also in Moscow.
Dude, you're on a scam.
1997 was the largest concert ever. Immediately following the Oxygen Corps, Jean-Michel
like
Jarre
5?
was hired by the mayor of Moscow to put on a sensational show in the celebration of Moscow's 855th anniversary. The massive attendance surpassed expectations, with audience members flocking to see the concert set against the impressive backdrop of the State University of Moscow.
Yeah, so it was like a state-sponsored thing.
Jean-Michel Jarre made it into the Guinness Book of World Records for drawing the most live spectators at an outdoor event. However, this wasn't enough for Jarre. He then broke his own record 3 times. This makes Magnificent Moscow.
So what was it, like 4 mil?
Well, what a wonderful... It seemed to be just slightly over.
Let me see it, Tom.
Now, see, this is how I feel now.
Let me see what 4 million
When I'm trying to look
people
stuff
looks
up
like.
on your M1 Max Pro, and you won't let me.
Let me see what 4 million people looks like there, Tom.
I might be on a it doesn't really show
All
it.
right, I'll bring it up.
It says video unavailable.
What is it? Give me a good...
All right, let's move on to the Wikipedia. Let's make Wikipedia the final. Or look, who is that? Who is that at the top of the Wikipedia thing? Tell me who that is. That's Rod. This article lists the highest attended concerts of all time.
I don't even want to see
The oldest 100,000 crowd concert reported a billiard box score is the Grateful Dead's gig at the Raceway Park, Englishtown, New Jersey on September 3rd, 1977. The concert was attended by 1,719 people, which remains the largest ticketed concert in the United States today. What?
Wild.
Ticketed. Frank Sinatra, Tina Turner, and Paul McCartney broke the record, respectively, in Maracon Stadium with an audience of over 1,884 people on April 21st, 1990. McCartney's record was broken by A-ha, who I believe are the people that sing, Take on me, take on me, in the 1991 during the what? Rock in Rio. Rio de Janeiro, man.
Of course.
When they drew about 198,000
Look,
people.
Rod Stewart, right?
Yep, that's it.
Copacabana Beach. Oh my gosh. That's insane. 1.8 mil, it said.
That's what I'm saying. These Rio de Janeiro, look how sweaty he is, man. So hot.
Copacabana. 4.2 mil.
All right, so are we still recording here?
Yeah.
We initially got on this.
Holy shit. The Tour de France brings 12 million people. That's insane.
Is it really that big of a deal?
Yeah.
The Tour de France?
Dude. Are you
Are you
serious?
fucking kidding me, bro?
Are you serious?
Did you really just say that, bro?
Are you serious?
Excusez-moi.
I don't know.
Excuse
Mic drop.
So, see, this is the problem with our podcast this far is that we talk about the same things. Like, we're so good at intertwining everything.
Much.
Is that we have to edit talking about the convoy into 3 separate parts. But we talked about Russia and Ukraine within 3 separate parts.
Yeah.
And we also talked about Rod Stewart in 3 separate parts.
So, we got to do a lot of interweaving if we're gonna really round her off.
We're gonna round off episode 7, right?
Episode 7.
And I think this has been a good run. I mean,
We've made it happen. Talking about war and things.
I was just back home in Ohio. I was telling everyone about the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like,
Nice.
really? They're like, what? You started a podcast?
Nah,
Yeah.
Tom.
I told my mom, I was like, listen, I started a podcast. You can't listen to it because there's something.
You just can't.
You gotta,
Just stick to the cartoon if you have to.
But I really think what we're doing here is really good for our souls.
Yeah. There's a lot less chasing tail in this Tom and Jerry than there is
Yes.
in the original cartoon. But at the same time, there's a lot going on here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think we're talking about the issues.
Talking about everything here. Here at the Tom
And we still got 2 more
podcast.
joints to smoke, and Jerry just tried to stop the podcast. So
A couple more podcasts.
we're gonna have to.
A couple more joints on the podcast.
I didn't even finish my smoothie yet. So.
Damn.
I think I got more topics here.
Tom's going heavy and going hard. So
We established concert. We haven't even talked about owner. This is what we started talking about.
did we talk
Light
about
this
the Wood
clover
Brothers?
up. Light this clover up. We talked about the Wood Brothers. Light this clover.
It's a pretty thick clover.
That's my clover.
We don't ever get a break here from the clover.
So, like I was saying, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, video games.
So what's the actual date on that? Tomorrow? Or Sunday?
Yeah, so Biden signed his emergency plans for the 24th.
Yeah.
Elden Ring is coming out the 25th.
Okay.
So,
Tomorrow.
but Dark Souls. Today's the 24th.
Agreed.
Today's the day.
Agreed.
Today's the day is what I'm
Maybe
saying.
not for the listeners, but today is the day of the 24th.
Day of reckoning, as Papa John would say. Jerry, listen, I've eaten 23 pizzas in the past 25 days
What kind of pizza?
in anticipation for Elden Ring.
What kind of pizza does Elden Ring eat?
Supreme, sausage, ham, pepperoni, salami. No vegetables, no fiber. Strictly meats, cheeses, and breads.
Every meat.
Every meat that a pizza parlor has to offer.
Sausage. Pepperoni.
Salami.
Salami.
Ground beef for the taco pizza. Ham.
Bacon.
Maybe some century-old jalapeno banana peppers. Disgusting. Just kidding. I do
don't
love
know
pizza.
about the jalapeno peppers.
But
We got it all here, though.
we got it all here.
Here on the pod. I think we're going to also start branching out into food reviews.
Yeah.
And
Here in Denver.
music reviews once we figure out copywriting. And if you have any information about copywriting, let us know. And also, we would really like to start judging dog competitions.
Oh, yes. Oh, right.
We just think it's a great side gig. And
Yeah.
dogs are just seriously the way of the future.
Right. I'm a dog. You're a dog.
And I just like judging the way that they walk. So, we're going to start doing some dog stuff on the channel,
Yeah.
the pod.
Dog stuff.
Dog stuff.
Yeah.
And also, we're going to start recording Tom. He's decided that he wants to pursue his lifelong career and goal of becoming a preacher.
Oh, yes. I've taken the vow
So we're going to have it happen here.
to eat at least 23 pizzas in every 28-day period.
He's a very spiritual being.
One day you will know me as Father John.
Father
instead of just
Papa.
Papa John. Yes.
Father Papa.
Father John.
John. Father John.
I'm not quite
Wow.
there yet.
I'm not there yet either.
I've eaten quite a bit of
Wow.
pizza, but
Not quite to that status. Wow.
it's February
February 24th.
24th. I've only eaten 20 pizzas.
In the month of February.
I have 5 days to eat 3 pizzas.
Are you going to do it, dude?
Hard to say. I've had 2 strokes,
Have you done
5
yoga?
heart attacks.
Have you done yoga every day of February?
Every day I've done yoga and eaten 20 pizzas.
Because if
Eaten
you
a
haven't-
pizza. Wake up. Downward dog. Eat a pizza. And then
Upward dog.
upward dog. Eat a pizza. I've eaten 20 pizzas in the past 23 days.
And then I warrior. And then I drink some water. And then downward dog. Hey man, I just so I kind of have been getting into the whole yoga thing. And it's super interesting because Hannah's going through the yoga teacher training and stuff. You know. And
She's a yoga.
it's wild, dude. It's like writing a song. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Writing a flow is like you have to take parts of every flow you've ever done and put it into your own flow. And you like create, and every part of it, you know, it's like you do like a certain pose and you move like within these 5 poses like 3 times. You do 3 sets of that movement, you know.
Mm-hmm. Oh, like a verse or a chorus.
Yes, and you write the song. It's an hour-long song. It's an hour-long flow.
Wow.
So seeing it in that way is super helpful in just doing yoga too, you know, because you kind of like just catch on to the flow of what they're doing, the teacher's doing, you know.
Yeah, very true. Yeah, I definitely feel that way. All right, man. Well, I'd say we can finish off this pod.
Send her on to the next.
We'll see what how the seashell market's gonna go. My
Yeah,
Tesla
well-
stock is way down.
Yeah.
Glad I didn't put anything more than $10 in it.
Yeah, man. I never told you that I was a financial advisor, man.
Don't come to me. First off,
Hey, man, it was
First
you,
off, I don't know.
I told you, bro.
you know, maybe those people are right about Joe Rogan. You know, I'm just asking. I hate people like that, man. I don't hate anyone.
See, the thing is, you just don't have the patience for the stock market. If you can't put $10 in and hope that Tesla does something within 2 years of now and be sad when you lose 30 cents.
I could have put $100 in. Then how much would I
Now, but see, the thing is, you only
Then how
put,
much would I
But see, the thing is, you only put $10 in. So now that you see that you lost a bunch and you see Tesla's way down, you should be thinking, oh, wait, now would be a good time to put the big amount of money in.
Yeah, that's what I thought when it was at 80 cents.
Agreed.
And now
But
it's at
this
60.
is getting kind of ridiculous. Like, this is kind of ridiculous down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
It's like reasonable. It's like, you know, at least.
So it's
like,
gonna come back.
It's
It always
like,
comes back. It always comes back, baby. It always. What are you thinking?
what do you mean?
Hey, we're gonna make it.
Everybody's
Do it.
rich.
Come
Everybody.
on. Jeffrey Epstein. Come on.
Come on down
Come
to the
on.
island here.
The S&P, it always goes up. Even when it goes down, it goes back up, man. You'd be like 5 years from now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Come on and hang out with me and my friend Richard Branson. He's got his old plane coming down here.
Dick Braun.
Dick
Braun.
Branson.
Met him. I kissed him
You
on
know
the cheek. Nothing gay.
You know my friend Jeffrey Bezos?
Jeffrey? Yeah. I changed his diapers.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey Bezos? Yeah. Small game. He looks big. I know he looks big. He looks big and bald. Small game.
Small.
Small game. All right, man. I think that's episode 7.
See you later.